Welcome to Split Time.
33 months. Welcome back, Mana. 3 more months to go.
Hey everyone and welcome. I'm your friend Art of Mana, and let's dive into this 802nd stream. 802nd. I can't say it's really close to 900, but we'll get there soon enough. Anyway, it is so good to see all of you. How are you doing? It has been too long. Congratulations, IO Little. IO Little's Nintendo 64 memory card just came. Good news. What games do you want to play on your Nintendo 64 that require the memory card? There aren't that many that really require it, though it can be a useful tool for sure. And it's so good to see all of you. IO Little asked an excellent question, which I believe I did answer, but I'll just go ahead and repeat it and share my answer here again. Why not the Splatoon 3 Splatfest? Ooh, man, these are the hard-hitting questions that you come to ask me my opinion on, and I don't necessarily have an answer other than, man, it did a derp. That's it. I have been so busy the last 2 weeks. It has been 14 days since stream 801, and life has been complete. It's been full. But I had to prioritize my personal and professional life, and so streaming sadly took a back seat, if you will. But we are back in the saddle again to continue these strange turns of phrase. Animate Bro got a new phone! Huzzah! I Little got the Toy Story game and did not know about memory cards. Now, wait a minute. The Toy Story game on Nintendo 64 requires a memory card? That is interesting. I am not aware of that. Oof. Oh, good. Okay. Animate Barrel. You gotta be careful here. Animate Barrel, making me like, what's going on? I got a new phone and I got COVID exposure. Thankfully, no COVID. That's good. Very good. Glad to hear you tested negative. And I Little says better to prioritize personal and work stuff than streaming. And I would agree. I think it is the wiser thing to do indeed. It's also just kind of a necessity. I mean, I love streaming, but it is, of course, a luxury. So, but all of this being said, I have to now give a special shout out to Nexo Phoenix Gaming. Thank you so much for the 33 months of subscribing. And if you don't know, Nexo is also a streamer. And they were last streaming Sky, Children of the Light. And if you don't know, Nexo recently had a birthday and also got a capture card and is able to now stream Nintendo Switch games. So that's really exciting, and big shout outs to you, my friend. And by the way, this week it's a little light on content. There you go. This is it. This is really all I've got for you, unfortunately. I'm going to be playing Minecraft, but I love the little smiley face just rising on up. That was Nexo Phoenix's there. But I am planning on starting with Minecraft and ending with Splatoon 2. Splatoon 3, I should say. The Splatfest is going on. It is the Pokemon starter category. So do you like the grass type, water type, fire type, right? I don't know much more than that. I have not logged into Splatoon 3 for well on 3 weeks, I would say. I have been continually logging in to Animal Crossing, so that's good, but I have to admit my Splatoon 3 gaming has been a little bit wonky, but I did partake in some of the Nintendo Switch sales. There were some really good deals, and I picked up a couple of pretty neat little games. I think some wholesome looking games, some games that I think I may want to stream. And they were, $1, $2, I think $5 max. So I picked up maybe about 6 of these games, and that was pretty exciting. IO Little asks a good question. What team am I going to choose? I think I'm going to choose water type because that is my preference in terms of types, but I don't know if the question is what type or what starter you prefer, because if it comes down to starters, then that becomes a lot more complicated. Pokemon has a lot of different starters, one for every generation, right? If I'm not mistaken. I'm not a Pokemon expert. But depending on the generation, my preference may change, But if we're just talking about the types themselves, I've always had a fondness for water and water things, water-related things, mana potions, all of that cool stuff. And so I think it would be something along the lines of water type if I were to give you my opinion. And oh my goodness, look, Animate Barrel, I've got to highlight this because this, astonishingly really, is precisely the game that I was thinking about when we were talking about these wholesome little games. And this is a game which showed up in the Nintendo Indie Showcase. So Animate Barrel mentions a little to the left. And so they saw this in the Nintendo Indie Showcase and thought it looked good, looked interesting. And apparently it was fun. I guess it's a fairly short game. I know it's not really a very large game in scope. It's essentially almost a puzzle-like game where you are taking various objects around the household and essentially just moving them around into a pleasing, what would you say, a pleasing pattern. I think that's kind of the idea. And it reminds me a lot of Unpacking, though I've not played Unpacking yet either. But I do want to play a little to the left. I picked that up. I thought that was a standout. I have my iPad here. I can tell you what other games stood out to me on the Nintendo Indie Showcase. But it looked pretty cool. Okay, and so Animate Barrel says of the game that it was about 4 hours. So not too bad. Still going back and getting all of the variations. So that's really cool. We may stream that. That may be an excellent game to stream. And I've got all kinds of other little games, little gems that I'd like to dive into at some point. So definitely interesting there. That was one of them. Unfortunately, my iPad actually was turned off. So let me go ahead and I'm starting it back up and now using my password. And let's make sure also that we've got these pictures all in here. Oh, yes, perfect. Okay, let me just go back. All right, what do we got? Indie Showcase. Oh, I might have gone too far. No? Yes, okay, here we are. So the first game, you might have seen a villager just moving around in the background. The first game that I took a screenshot of, and I usually take screenshots while I am watching the indie directs, or any of the directs really, when a game looks pretty interesting. The first game that I screenshotted, and no worries, Pixel Knight. Ooh, and Io Little mentions Blanc. That's a good one too. And you can pet the cat. Nice, Animate Barrel. So Venba, I believe, is how you say the name. I'm not 100% sure, to be honest. But Venba did indeed look interesting. And this is a game that apparently is about cooking and having these basically a family that has immigrated, being in a strange culture and finding comfort in the meals, the cooking that they share. Now, I don't know if this is going to work, but here we go. This is a screenshot from that. This will work. There we go. So that is the first thing that I took a screenshot of. Now I got to say the next game that I really thought looked fantastic here is a game called Aka. I think I'm saying that correctly. Not actually 100% sure, but Aka. Let me go ahead and show this one to you. This is Aka here. And Aka looks really cool. You're this little red panda, and you go around doing stuff and things. And it really does seem like a great little wholesome game. So that's high on my list of games that I would like to get, and it is available December 15th. And Nexo, no worries. Hey, have a great one. I hope your family's doing well. Thank you again for that resub, and I will talk to you later, my friend. Oh, and I should probably throw the other screen up here for a second. Oops, not this one. See, I did forget what buttons are what, but here we go. This is, Pixel Knight. Yes, the passing of Kevin Conroy is quite sad indeed. I'm sorry. I'm sure you're taking that hard. But Animate Barrel, speaking of the first game we were talking about, Venba, Venba, saying that looks sweet. Aka, aka, by the way, is the game there. Now, Pepper Grinder is a game which it comes from Devolver, and Devolver is a company I generally tend not to really be that interested in. But I thought the pixel art aesthetic looked really cool, and honestly, kind of a neat idea. You have this drill, and you have an almost Echo the Dolphin-like arc while you are coming up through dirt or sand or whatnot, and you are collecting treasure that you lost. And so that one actually looked to be pretty fun. Pepper Grinder seems kind of cool. I will mention briefly, Oni Road to the Mightiest Oni did capture my attention a little bit, though I'm not quite sure that it is something I will get. But I'll keep an eye out on it. It looks to be a sort of adventure RPG-like game. The thing is, I tend not to be as interested in games with an Eastern lore, because I'm just not as familiar or indeed as interested in that lore. But I'm sure that this will be incredibly popular for quite a number of people. Now, here's one I'm really not sure about. Oops, hold on, I just messed up. Let me go back to it. This is one that I definitely am going to watch. I'd say it's higher on my list than some of the others. And, oh, hey, oh, there we go. The, oh, hey, how's it going? Thank you so very much. I appreciate that follow there. And Io Little, thank you for the Ghostly Boo sticker. And Pixel Knight says, but I don't want to be a downer, so let's make fun of Mana's Minecraft gameplay. That sounds about right. Io Little, I was hoping for Hollow Knight Silk Song. Yeah, unfortunately we did not get that. But Atako Dude Japan, welcome on in. And Animate Burl rightly saying, welcome new friend. Before we dive in completely into the Minecrafting, I was just showcasing some of the pictures, the screenshots that I took from the Nintendo Indie Direct, and just sharing some of the things that captured my attention. Desta is one of them. Now, just take a look at the idea, the concept, the artwork. I love the style there. So that is definitely on my list. Really, I don't know a whole lot about it other than it's sort of this sports ball like game. You pass things back and forth, hit people with the ball. It's like dodgeball, but intense. Uh, yeah, it looks really cool. Now, once you actually get into the game proper, this is maybe a little bit more to give you an idea of the look of this here. But this is what the style is, okay? So it's kind of this top-down thing. So that one is on my list there. Now, probably the game that I am most interested in is this one. It's Dordogne, I believe is how you say it. And beautiful, beautiful watercolor backgrounds with these very artfully done characters that just blend seamlessly into that world. It is a game which is about exploration during the summer. They had a person invited in, and one of the developers, and or indeed maybe perhaps the developer. I actually am not 100% sure. And he was talking about how this was inspired by these summer vacations back in the day, and it seemed like a really cool thing. Otaku Dude Japan says, "Hey, how you doing? Sorry, I'm playing One Piece on my iPhone 6S. No worries. Have fun." And Pixel Knight reminds me of the Netflix Carmen Sandiego with the art style. Yes, you know what? I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying. Io Little's going to go get some homework done. No worries. I hope that goes well, and maybe we'll catch you later with some Splatoon 3. And Nate Burrell says there was so much pixel in the showcase that seeing something different was a breath of fresh air, which I think actually is something that's been true for a while. I think that style was so fresh and relevant for a while, but then it became so prevalent that we have just been oversaturated with the pixel art aesthetic. I think it is quite nice to have something like this. And I personally am a huge fan of watercolor. I think it is a beautiful medium, and the backgrounds here look to be very well done. I'm very excited about that game, Dodonye, which you can see the spelling of here. Again, I'm not sure that I'm saying it correctly, but that's what I've got. I don't speak French. And I have to say, welcome on into Mabe Boy. How are you doing, my friend? I don't know if you heard the news. Yes, we did talk about this briefly, and it is very sad news indeed. Anytime somebody passes, whether it is a celebrity or not, but of course, I think a lot of people have fond memories of the voice of the Batman from the animated series, which really is one of the best representations of the Batman. I would say that it probably edges out Adam West in so many ways, and yet I have a hard time saying that I prefer it. I think Adam West's representation is just awesome. I love the campy Batman from the television show with he and Burt Ward. But yes, Kevin Conroy was a fantastic voice for Batman, and that particular version was so well written that it is certainly an iconic one. So, and Taco Dude, do you know how to use watercolor paints? As a matter of fact, I do actually. I would say I'm out of practice at this point, but I do love watercolor. I studied with a watercolorist, and I learned quite a bit of the techniques to paint in watercolor, and I probably mostly did landscapes very similar to what you saw there in Didonye. So, yeah, a little bit about me. Hamabe Boy, speaking of representation, the LGBTQIA plus community also lost one of our own. Oh no. There apparently a lot of loss, but I am not familiar. Please feel free to share. I will continue sharing some of the games I'm interested in from the Nintendo Indie Direct, and so hopefully that doesn't seem, insensitive of me, but I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Apparently something got caught by AutoMod too. My apologies there. Let's see. Dude says, I still remember Adam as Catman from the Fairly Odd Parents, and the first, what was it? No, Quahog is where they're from, right? What was Mayor of Quahog? The Mayor of Quahog from Family Guy. There we go. That's Adam West. Yes. Oh, I didn't. Oh, I actually did not. I did not know that, Amabe Boy. Thank you for letting me know. I was not aware. Kevin Conroy. Now, what I will share here, this is the game here, Botany Manor. Botany Manor right there. Beautiful looking game where the whole premise, and I know I'm rehashing a lot of what is in the Direct. If you're interested, go and check out the Direct. But Botany Manor, a game where you inherit this manor and you start to utilize your green thumb and discover all sorts of secrets and various things, creating new plant species, I suppose, or not creating them, but breeding new ones, I suppose. I'm not entirely sure. It looks quite peaceful and wholesome, so I like that. This is a game I've got to check out, Rogue Legacy 2, simply because the first Rogue Legacy is quite a good one. It is a roguelike where you have this sort of family dynasty with all sorts of interesting and quirky traits. And as you inevitably fail, especially early on in the game, you pass on certain traits, and it's just kind of fun. But this was mentioned before, and I will go ahead and share this one again. This is a game which really does look special, and I think Mana Sprout and I may enjoy it. It is called Blanc, and it's got this lovely hand-drawn art style, which looks really beautiful. It's black and white, and it is apparently a two-player collaborative experience, available February 14th, so we've got a little bit of time before it comes out, but I'm going to go ahead and give that one a shot at some point. Now, Animate Barrel, I'm not sure if you're talking about Blanc or not, but yes, it was in the last Direct as well, if that's what you're talking about. If you're talking about the other one, I didn't think it was, but yeah. Anywho, I will, I'm going to go ahead and just say that Blanc was on the last one here, so definitely. This game here, I'm not totally sure. I think this may have been showcased at some point before as well, and I'm a little on the fence. It's available March of next year. This is a game called Curse is Lifted, I believe is what it is. Or no, Storyteller, Storyteller, which is kind of neat. It looks like you take these story elements to piece together what looks very much like a little comic strip. And that one might be interesting. It might be kind of fun. This was also showcased in the last Indie Direct. In fact, I was a little surprised at how much content was shared between the last Indie Directs. But Curse of the Sea Rats looks to be a fun 2D platformer. So I'll very likely want to pick that one up. And you can see, if I zoom in here, this is what the kind of the main character looks like there. Just kind of cool. Or one of the main characters, I should say. There's a whole bunch of them. And then there's this kind of creepy but kind of cool art style for the 2D elements, sort of the animated sections. So there's that. I already mentioned it, but I mean, goodness. how would you not want to play A Little to the Left? So there it is right there. That's the game Animate Bro was talking about. And super excited about that. I really do want to pick that one up. I have not. Oh, no, I think I did pick it up. I didn't actually play it yet. Sports Story is an interesting one just because, of course, it is a sequel to Golf Story, which was a really interesting idea, but I'm not sure that I plan on picking it up. So, Chronolock, who has been wandering around the wormholes, enters the chat after watching a movie. A riddle is dwelling inside, but it will take time for it to come. Interesting. And yes, thank you so much, Pixel Knight, mentioning this real quick. Dude, I am pretty stringent about the language used here, and so even though some words may seem less profane or offensive or what have you, based on your region, I kind of take the lowest, or the lowest common denominator, whatever the phrase that's most appropriate would be. In other words, I'm extra observant of just saying, let's just not even go there. So a word that I would allow would be darn. I wouldn't use a word that is stronger than that. Now, we've got Minecraft behind me. Now, there's two things that I want to do. I want to play Minecraft, obviously. Okay, I want to play some Splatoon 3, right? But I want to play a little Minecraft. I want eventually to play Minecraft Dungeons. And before we start playing Minecraft, I want to share with you a very cool experience from this last couple of weeks. Ms. Mana Sprout, and I, we had some personal time and some professional time. Yeah, a lot of stuff we were working on. But one of the things we did as a family, which was really fun, was we went to a little pizza place with an arcade, and we got these. Okay, what are these? This is a little stack of Minecraft Dungeon Arcade cards. What is this? What is this, you ask? This is something I did not know existed, but it is a 4-player arcade cabinet a la the old Konami cabs, where you play a modified version of Minecraft Dungeons, which looks to be an interesting game. It always has interested me, but I just haven't taken the plunge yet because there's so many other games. But it's a modified version in that it is a side-scrolling beat 'em up where you have the sort of the belt, right? The belt that you can go up and down. It has I believe they're analog joysticks. So even though they feel like the traditional arcade joystick, rather than having 16 directions, they're actually probably something along the lines of 64 or perhaps true analog. I'm not sure. And so that's kind of cool. You have an attack, a dodge, and a range weapon. And you get a card every time you insert a token or, add a credit. And these cards pop out, and what you do is there's different types. Okay, so we have skin. So this is Morris. Okay, so if you were going to take this card to play the game, you take this, you go to the machine, you put your token in, and you scan this, and you'll notice there's a little barcode at the top here, right? And when you do that, your skin in the game is now this guy, Morris, okay? There's also armors that you can get, so you'd have that sort of wolf armor here. There's also melee weapons, and what happens with these is if you use them, you don't automatically have that cool flaming axe. Instead, what happens is if you get enough emeralds in the game, you get an upgrade, and your melee weapon turns into that, and it's very powerful. Similar with ranged weapons, although they're the ranged weapons as opposed to the melee weapons. And then there are pets. Okay, and this happens to be a holographic card. And so this pet here, this ocelot, will appear if you get enough of the emeralds, and you get to have this ocelot join you and attack enemies and things. Okay, so let me just show you my... actually, I showed you These are the cards that I got, the cards that I ended up using. So my skin was Morris. I'm going to try and show these one at a time here. So Morris. Okay, and I'll show the other side just for your interest if you have any. Sorry for the reflection there. He kind of looked like me, so I thought that was a good one. I used the wolf armor. And you can see there's rarity, so this is a common one, but I thought that looked cool. I don't know if any of you've played this before, but it's pretty cool. For the melee item, I used the firebrand. This is a rare one, actually. Have any of you played this game before? For my ranged weapon, I used the firebolt thrower, so I kind of had this fire theme going on. Okay. And then my pet was, of course, the ocelot here. Memory Martin, welcome on in. So I got the ocelot, and this is another rare one here. And it is, of course, a foil, which is cool. Then the other cards that I got in my gameplay here, I was playing with Mana Sprout. I got this skin here for Ebo. I got another skin for Sam, although I may have traded Mana Sprout a couple of cards. I don't remember, so I might have gotten that one. And I got the panda here. And I guess I didn't show you the back of these. I don't know if it's really that interesting, but I'll show you briefly. Ebo, Sam, and the panda, which is a unique card. I don't know what that means, but I got a panda. So those are the cards I got, and I'll show you quickly the cards. And no, Chrono asks, by the way, have you played Minecraft Dungeons on stream before? I have not. Really cute cards, Hamabe Boy says. I'm actually really impressed with this arcade machine, and I think they are pretty cool, actually. And I think I'm going to have to get Minecraft Dungeons. I've never played Minecraft Dungeons other than the arcade game. I want to pick it up at some point and play it. But so, Mana Sprout's cards here. She was going through them. I grabbed them off of the desk in her room, but she's got the polar bear. She's got wolf armor as well. This cool one here, the Stormlander, and that's a foil. The Saber Wing, the Guardian Bow, Ebo, as well as the Ebo that I have, and Sven. There we go. Now the backs, we'll go in reverse order. There's Sven, Ebo, Guardian Bow, Saberwing, Stormlander, Wolf Armor, Polar Bear, another unique one. So those were the cards we got from this game. Really cool. I really liked it, and I definitely encourage you, if you have not played the game, but you have access to it, and perhaps in a local arcade or pizza place or something along those lines, yeah, do check it out. It is a pretty neat experience, and I enjoyed it. So, Memory Martin, how's it going? Interesting that you would enjoy the game perhaps more with a keyboard and mouse. Interesting. Yeah, Memory Martin, what is up? Dude asks, excited for Christmas? What gaming-related things will you get as a gift next month? Well, that's a good question. I'm not entirely sure. There's some gaming items on my wish list, but to be honest, at this point, the thing I'm probably most hopeful for, not as a Christmas gift, it'd be too big for that, but in terms of just things in general, things, something that I'm interested in for gaming, I'm getting more and more interested in the Steam Deck. So I don't know. Amabe Boy ordered violet. I was sold the moment I saw the color scheme. Nice. Memory Martin is excited for Scarlet and Violet next week. Yes, yes, indeed. I bet you are. And I can't believe it's coming up so quickly now. Did you happen to make your pre-order yet, Memory Martin? I know that was something that you were saving up for. So hopefully you can. But if you haven't done it. And as a matter of fact, right there, it's right there. I haven't pre-ordered yet. There we go. Well, that answers that question. Going for the double pack before Thursday, just trying to fill up my donation goal before then. Yes, that does make sense. But with all of this, I do have to eat something in the game. Let's go ahead and snap our fingers. 3, 2, 1, let's jam. And here we are. We're in the game. Last time I played this game, a lot of stuff went wrong. Let's just say that. My nephew, we were actually talking tonight. My nephew was most displeased with some of my derpiness, including finding a desert temple and proceeding to completely mess up everything. I was so close to finding more diamonds and whatnot, and it didn't work. So, oh well. Pixel Knight's working on a video. Nice. Double pack's a bit pricey. Hope you reach your goal. Hamabe Boy says, yes. Steam Deck is kind of like the Nintendo Switch. Kind of. And indeed, you're right. Oh, hello there. And my inventory is empty at the moment. Look at that. I need to definitely... Oh, do I not even have any armor? No, I am without. Now, yes, that's right. Because last time what happened is that I went wandering and I kind of done blowed up. So let's go ahead and grab some oak planks. Maybe not all of them. Oh, maybe all of them actually. Might not hurt. I need stuff. Let's grab some cobblestone. I guess some wheat. Wheat would be good. And maybe some dirt just to have that. Everyone needs some dirt. I'm not bringing any of this stuff, although I might bring that carrot. That might be good food. Well, maybe not. I'll bring this back. There we go. Because what I need to do, you know what? And I'm gonna make some gold. I'm gonna make some gold armor. Why not? It's better than. Wait a minute. Copper. Yeah. No. I'm gonna make some gold. Yes, I am. Yes. And dude says my wish list is just all anime related. Well, that's fun. That's fun. Anyway, I'm gonna do it. I'm making some gold armor because I am a fool. Why not? Let's do this. Let's grab a helmet. Let's grab a chest plate. I know there's an easier way to do this than I'm doing, but oh well. Grab some pants, and I think boots are like this. I think. There we go. Boots. And there we go. And that actually didn't take up that much gold now, did it? Nah. No, that's fine. That's fine. Oh, I had iron right here. That's okay. I want the iron for some other stuff. Not armor. Okay, so boom, 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 boom. See, I'm forgetting what I had. I need to make some sticks. We're going to do that real fast. Sorry, everybody. This is where things get a little interesting. It's Mana trying to remember how to play this game before. But yeah, so it's so good to see all of you. Memory Martin, I need to play some more of the little Noah game that we've been enjoying. I came super close. Oops, I didn't actually want to do that. That's okay. Super close to beating it the last time, and we didn't quite make it. Grab that pickaxe, and let's do a sword as well. Sword. There's that. Put that there. I need some coal if I have it. Do I have any, though? I think I have lost all of my coal. Indeed, I have. Okay, no more coal, right? Nope, I don't see it there. So I'm going to have to go spelunking for more coal, and that's unfortunate. But we can at least, well, wait a little bit. I think it might be getting dark, right? That looks like it's getting towards the evening tide. So we're going to have to perhaps, there's a little cat over there, or an ocelot, I guess. So we'll have to kind of wait and see. Oh, I can't run because I'm hungry. That's what's going on here. Can the Minecraft Dungeons cards be used in Minecraft? Dude asks. And alas, I don't believe so. I think that it is just for the arcade game. I don't even think you can use it in Minecraft Dungeons, for example, on the Switch or something like that. So no is the sort of short answer there. But I think you might find that even if you don't have the arcade near you, you may just want those cards if you're a big fan of the game or of the original base game, even if you've never played Dungeons. Just because it's neat. The cards feel pretty good quality. I think it appears to have a pretty decent collector's aftermarket on eBay. I found some. It's kind of cool. And, Memory Martin says, yes, here we go. This is something that I want to read. Thank you for pointing out that you had mentioned it. Let's put it up on the screen. Memory Martin says, not gonna lie, I'm a bit nervous about new people in chat filling up the spreadsheet I'll have prepared for the Professor Oak challenge Krazer and I will be doing on launch day. He saw the Pokemon from the leak, but I haven't because I want to do it without knowing. I'm going to be enforcing a rule to not fill it up unless Krazer and or I catch evolved Pokemon, and I will be enforcing timeouts ban hammer for people who spoil. So, if I've understood correctly, Memory Martin is going to be filling out an actual Excel database or a spreadsheet live whilst the game goes on, listing all of the different Pokemon, which actually sounds really cool, really fun. So, good luck with that. And for all of you, if you are checking out Memory Martin, do go in armed with that knowledge that Memory Martin is wanting to be spoiler-free. And if you don't know, I've got to give a special shout out here to my good friend Memory Martin, who has been so kind and so wonderful in this channel. We jokingly say Secretary of Mana, but in fact, actually, there's some real truth to it in that Memory Martin will keep me honest many, many times with all the things going on. And so what we've discovered is, if you don't know this, I can be a little absent-minded and or, I can get confused easily. Look at all these people. What are you doing? What are you doing? So Memory Martin keeps track of many things for me, and it is very helpful. And so Memory Martin is also a streamer, streaming a lot of Pokemon content and other things as well. And if you want to check out Memory Martin's channel, you certainly may. Dude, in fact, the shout out did indeed work. It is just that I have it set up, which I actually have some ideas on how I might go about this in the future, but I have it set up for an on-screen shout out. That was the shout out I wanted to provide. And I suppose if you want it where you can click, which would be useful, I'm going to have to work on this at some point. I'll do that real quick. And there it is in the chat for you. Memory Martin says, yep, and I'm going to have a Nightbot timer for chat to fill in and open on my end so I can make sure no one's spamming from the leak and, let's see, or coverage that other people are doing. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah, you don't want that. I'm a little nervous. I don't have any food. And I was thinking about making some wheat. That was my original thing, but I want to first go in here and get some torches. So I kind of can do that. This is not going to be as easy as I wanted, but I can do it anyways. Oh, and there's a spider. I don't like that. At least I've got a pretty decent iron sword, but I can't regain any health, so I got to be kind of careful here. And I know it's super dark, so forgive me for that, but I will try my best, and I'll try not to fall down here. Again, I don't have any torches, right? But actually, I do now. There we go. Torches, we'll put those there, and then I can put one right there. There we go. Now I can actually see what I'm doing. I'll get this gold while I'm at it as well. Oh, almost. All right, there we go. Got that. Now this is going to be dangerous. I have a feeling. There's definitely an easier way to do this.
Someone was.
Oh, hey,
tracks go off in this
Firewolf.
direction. Look, sir, followers.
Firewolf, thank you so much for that follow. I do appreciate it, and welcome to the Friends of Mana. All right, that went far better than I expected. That was good. Hello, Firewolf says hello, and we've also got Animate Barrel giving you a hearty welcome there, Firewolf. Thank you to you for that follow and for joining us on the stream. How are you doing, my friend? I'll pick these things up real quick. Oh, okay then. I see what we're trying to do here. But I also don't really want to do it. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh no. You know what? Oh golly. Oh gosh. Okay. I gotta get out of here. This is not what I wanted. Can I get through here? Oh, not really. I might be in trouble here. Oh, well, sort of and not really. Do I... What to do? Oh, gosh. That was one way to do it. I wouldn't say it's the best way. All right, there's stuff down here. Oh, there's a lot of stuff down here. This seems dangerous anyway. Oh my gosh. Dude says, I love watching VTubers. They're part of my Japanese entertainment besides anime. I'm seeing a lot more people doing the whole VTubing thing. If you're not familiar, VTubing is where you have a virtual model, usually something that is either 2D, but now you're starting to see 3D models become more prevalent. And what's kind of neat is that you wear some kind of motion capture for some of the more advanced models, and so it's basically like live rigging of. Oh, hello! Ah! Can't run. Whew, that was dangerous. We're okay. I'm all okay here. All okay here. I need to go get some food. That's going to be my next thing here. The dude says, I think you can't stand VTubers. What do you mean? I mean, really, it's a pretty creative way to entertain. So I have a lot of respect for people who've advanced the craft, so to speak. There may be some connotation to VTubing that is separate from the actual media itself, and in which case, yeah, I've seen some stuff that I'm not a big fan of, but in terms of a way of producing a nice looking stream, yeah, no, I've seen a lot of good stuff. So Pixel Knight says we're getting a Danny Phantom comic, a graphic novel, in fact, next year, that's pretty cool. I never watched any of that, or what is it? It's kind of like that and Ben 10 and a lot of the other series. Never did watch those, so I don't know much about them, but shoot, I don't think that's ready. I need some bone meal, maybe. That's what I'm going to go do. I'm going to go grab some bone meal. All the villagers are just out and about today. This is tricky. This is me recovering from near death. You know what? I didn't want to, but I'm going to. Let's go ahead and let's take some gold and punch these big bales of hay. Or wheat, I guess it is, really. And let's make us some bread. That's probably what we need to do. Let's see. Memory Martin says, I'm debating if I want to update my trainer model for Scarlet Violet. I think it depends on how much I can make it look like me and affording Dali, of course. Dali, I believe, is your artist that you've been working with. That's a good question. It's I don't have an answer, although I definitely understand your desire there. Danny Phantom is, in the most basic of terms, Peter Parker. He has ghost powers. Nice. And apparently there's somebody named Puka, which is who Animate Barrel is suggesting to Dude. Pixel Knight says he even had a bully named Dash. Turns out Dio's sister makes models, so we were able to network. Oh, nice. So it's actually Dio's sister. That's cool. Right on. Now I want to grab all this. Oops. There we go. And I'm making all the bread. Oh, that's a lot less bread than I thought it would be. Okay. That's rather unfortunate. Bummer. Shucks. Well, yeah, I guess we're a little bit out of luck there. So it's time that we go wander into a bed. I think I'm going to actually sleep in the bed I've been sleeping in. You like Dash? Pixel Knight says, yeah, like Dash, like Flash from Spider-Man. Okay, gotcha. Oop. But it's so close. There we go. Hey, we got some food. That's important. That's important. Okay. Let's hop out of there. Full health. 15 left. It's not great, but I suppose we could carry on a little bit. Let's see how it goes. So, Memory Martin says yes, and Dio's sister has helped Memory Martin for a good price as well. Earlier, you may have caught me looking for something. It was, in fact, my water bottle, which I will now use to consume water. And I will now use to consume water in the opposite direction. And I will now put down. So, I think Mana Sprout might like Ben 10, but please watch the original, Memory Martin says. Oh, is there actually a sequel of some sort? We're going to wander over here, and there's another village that I was exploring before, and I may have some success exploring again. Oops. There was a reboot, and it was terrible, Memory Martin says. Oh, bummer. Bummer. But yeah, I hope everyone's doing well. It is here in the U.S., both Veterans Day, I should say it's Veterans Day, and then for me, it's also the feast day of Saint Martin of Tours. And he's a saint that I'm rather partial to. So if you don't know much about him, he's actually kind of considered to be one of the first sort of conscientious objectors, if you will, or at least, that kind of famous ones. He was a very good example of a great many virtues. And so, yeah. Pixel Knight says there are 4 other Ben 10 shows. 3 of them were sequels, and the 4th was a reboot, which was not as bad as Powerpuff Girls, but still not great. Memory Martin says, I'm doing good. We had rain and wind yesterday from the tropical storm, but the Martin fam is fine. Well, very good indeed. I actually was talking about hurricanes with someone just tonight at dinner. And so it's fascinating that you bring that up. There's a bunch of what looks like wheat here, but we'll carry on and see if we can find some bales, but I do want to try and find some trees here. There's some bales. I'll grab another bale here. Why not? This time we'll punch it with coal. Why not? And is there anything here that I can grab? Really, I'm just trying to sort of regain my dignity. I'm just going to get the stuff, the stuff that I lost. Maybe, do I dare take out a sheep? Nah, no need. I'm going to go over to this forest here and chop down some trees. That's what I'll do. But I'll do it with a stone pickaxe. That's what I'm going to make. Which actually I just realized I probably should do over here since I did not bring a crafting bench with me. Powerpuff Girls reboot is the version I was comparing it to, obviously. Pixel Knight says. Gotcha. Yeah, the reboot of it, not the original. I was going to say I think quite a few people enjoyed Powerpuff Girls, so I watched 1 or 2 episodes back in the day, I think. There are so many shows and things, but those are ones I have not a lot of familiarity with. Go. There we are. Filling up that inventory again. So glad Cooper is not afraid of storms, Memory Martin says. Hamabe Boy says of St. Martin of Tours, my saint. Oh, nice. Fantastic. Ooh, I like, there's banners up here. This is kind of cool. Neat. Hamabe Boy, I, of course, feign a degree of ignorance. I like these houses. I don't know. Acacia wood just always inspires me a bit. It's one of the more unusual woods. And I know a lot of people talked about it being ugly, but I think it's actually quite nice. One of the things I'd like to do at some point, too, is discover shaders. I'd like to push Minecraft a bit. Try some of the more impressive rendering things that you can do. Some of the really advanced lighting, which helps this game look good. Some of the texture packs and things like that. Haven't gotten there yet, but now with so many new blocks, it seems like it's a good time to explore some of these new features and things. It's just kind of cool. And now I am trying to see. I get turned around so quickly. I'm looking for the direction that that forest was in. There it is. Okay, here we go. This is what I wanted, I believe. Was it over there? Yeah, there we go. This is where I want to go. Oh, no, that's where I came from. No, so there, that's it right there. Okay, yes. All right. Took me long enough, but I want to go that direction. Gotcha. So, Memory Martin says the original Powerpuff Girls was phenomenal. The reboot, my 5-year-old neighbor at the time even said the original was better. Hamame Boy says, I spent a lot of time watching Powerpuff Girls, part of my childhood. There's a turtle! There's a turtle! Everybody. There's a turtle! Whee! Turtle hype. That is so cool. Look at this little guy. Hey, buddy. How's it going? Hey. How you doing? There's another one up there. Ah! What's new? What's shaking? Is there another one down there too? There's more. There's turtles. There's turtles everywhere. Oh, there's Leo, Donnie, Mikey, and Raph. That's what I'm looking at. I don't know if you're seeing the same thing I'm seeing, but that's what I'm seeing. That's the thing I'm seeing. Are you seeing that thing that I'm seeing? Because that's the thing I'm seeing. And I'd say that thing that I'm seeing appears to be the Ninja Turtles. Just saying. What do you think? What do you say? Are those the Ninja Turtles? You can breed them! Mary Martin says Toidle. Animate Braille says you can breed them. What? No way. No way. That's cool. Well, I don't know how to do that now, so I'm going to just ignore that for a moment. But it's cool that we've got Toidles. Very cool indeed. So, looks like we're getting a little bit of loading stutter here. Oh. 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 Okay. There'd be a enormous gorge here. Oh dear. Oh dear. Ooh. Do I dare? Do I dare to eat a peach? That seems like just the kind of bad idea that I'm looking for, wouldn't you say? That seems right up my alley. I don't even have my bucket where I can float down the water. Oh, there's a glowing thing down there. That might be the glowing squid. Do you know what it means? Do you know what I means? The glowing squid's a thing now, I believe. Oh, there's also a creeper, but you know, it was all good. It's all good there. Oh, and the other thing, the thing I wanted to show has disappeared. It's disappointing. Now it's this. The glowing thing has disappeared. Welp. All right. With that in mind, and the fact that it's getting dark, and I don't have a bed, maybe I shouldn't go down here. Which is precisely why I'm going! Whee! Going down. Grab some more coal, too. This will be handy. Oh, this is such a bad idea. Ew, squids, keep them away from me, Mary Martin says. Hamabe Boy says, I'm hopping off now. I'll start my next Nuzlocke Moonstone Evolution Pokemon only Pokemon Yellow version. Oh, nice. Scooter's here. Hey, Art of Mana. My friend Scooter says, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. I hope you're well. Hope your streams have been going well. Oop, there we go. Ooh, this is kind of spooky. Spooky. Oh, hello. I'll say nope. Oh, gosh. And nope. And nope. There we go. Ooh. Some spooky things. Okay. All right. Wait, you're going to do a Nuzlocke with a total of 4 Mons? You're crazy, Mary Martin says. Well, my friend Hamabe Boy knows no fear. He will do just fine, I am sure. In fact, Hamabe Boy helped me with my run through Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu. That being said, I never did finish that. I'd love to someday, my friend. I really would. But 'twas not in the cards yet. What's this? What's that other kind of stuff? Oh, there's that sparkly sparkle. Ooh, and iron, which I do want. Okay, so there's sparkly sparkle down here. Look at this guy. Little sparkly sparkles. Hi, sparkle sparkles. Hey, sparkle sparkles. Did I do a thing? Did I get a thing? Did I do a thing? Did I get a thing? Do I get things? Did I do things? Did I get things? Do I do things? How do you do things? I don't know. Uh-oh, out of torches. We can fix this. We can fix this. Boom, there we go. We needed more torches, and I feel much, much more secure having them on my personage. Okay. Mary Martin says, you did a Pokemon playthrough without me? Well, it was before we knew each other, my friend. It was before we knew each other, Mary Martin. Yeah, Hamabe Boy actually was helping me play through that. We actually got to play in person. It was really cool. So he came over to Mana Manor, and we sat down on the same couch, and we played through. There's some VODs that I will try to get up at some point, but it was really a lot of fun. And I would love to do more, but of course, as many of you know, I moved, and it made accessibility a lot less, so alas and alack. There's that. This doesn't sound good. Hi. Okay, that was easy. Well, now we definitely have to play through it together since I have Eevee, Mary Martin says. Aha. That would be really fun. I actually enjoyed Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu quite a bit. More than I expected. I think that game really was targeted for someone like me. Though I didn't finish it, that had more to do with the fact that I was deeply invested in having a guide in Hamabe Boy. Without his expertise, it was something that was a little more daunting. I was kind of streaming, so I was half paying attention, so there were some things I didn't understand, some mechanics and stuff. But I could see myself playing through that some more. It was one of... Yeah, in fact, I'll even say it. I think it was my favorite. Do I say it? It's my favorite Pokemon experience? Actually, that's tricky because I might put Pokemon Quest with Mana Sprout as the number one. Now, we found... Oh, gosh. Oh, goodness. We found abandoned mines. An abandoned mine shaft, friends. Dare we? Dare we? I mean, I think we're gonna dare. Oh gosh. I've had bad luck in these in the past, so we'll see. Unfortunately, I can't come to Mana Manor. Mary Martin says, well, I can give you a traditional guide through the game or a guide where we can break the game. Ooh. Now, the thing is, are those diamonds? Huzzah. Oh, I thought I heard something. It's kind of creepy. Oh! Oh! Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Is it just the two? I think it's just the two. Oh! We've got three. A one. A two. Oh, come on. A three. 3 diamonds. Huzzah! Diamond! Diamond hype. Something tells me you can't break them yet, so be careful. No, actually, Mary Martin, in fact, I had a iron pickaxe at the ready for just such a hope and a desire. And so, yes. I hear them. I hear the cave spiders. Oh my gosh. I don't like this. I don't like this. Oh, there's more. Oh my gosh. Okay, there's more diamonds. Dare I? Okay. Let's go ahead and grab these. And go around here. Just to see. You never know. You never know. Scooter says, let's see here. They've been going pretty well. Work on the other not well. Oh no, the stream's well. Work not so much. I'm sorry to hear that, my friend. Oh no. What did I do? Oh, I hit something and I swapped my torches and my pickaxe. There we go. Okay. Whew. I'm like, surely I had more endurance or whatever you call it. There's some word that people use for the tool's health, essentially. It's a weird way of putting it, but you know what I mean. Ah, hello. Huh, I knew it was gonna come in. Oh no, it's a cave spider. Cool. There's a clip of me freaking out about cave spiders, and that just happened. Okay. Cool. Oh, here. All right, let me try and get through here. Oh, hello. Oh, well, see, there. This is why I freak out about cave spiders. This is why. Well, that's a shame. That's a darn shame. Okay, I want to get rid of that thing. Is what I want to do. And then I'm going to do it. There we go. I don't keep it, I know. I don't have a silk touch or anything. But, you know, sometimes you just got to do the best you can. And in this scenario, I wanted to live. So, let's see. That'd be my reaction to Mary Martin says. Yeah, run! But, yep. No, that actually wasn't too bad. I wonder if I can go up there. Anything? Yeah, I'm not going to bother about it just yet. Oh, now I'm stuck in the webs. Here, let's do this. Get rid of these. That might help. And I should actually pick up some of the wood down here too. This would be helpful. So, oh, I think some stuff went down that way. All right. Remember, just a cool. I one-shotted it. Like, was not expecting that. Like, all right. That's a thing that happened. I won't complain. Now this is kind of cool. Anything? Oh. I was hoping there might be something actually down here, but apparently not. It's all right. I'll just grab some of the materials here. Maybe I'll poke some mining holes on the sides and just see if I discover anything. I may not be actually deep enough is the thing. You know, diamonds typically aren't on this level, but of course we found some, so that would indicate otherwise. I don't know. We can keep going a little bit more. But, yes, Scooter, I'm sorry to hear, as Memory Martin is, that work isn't going so great for you. That is too bad. You know what? I'm not going to waste my iron pickaxe. Instead, I am going to go ahead and make myself a crafting bench, which I probably should have done a long time ago, so that I can go like so. Boop. Ugh, everything's a mess. There we go. Give myself that pickaxe and return everything there. Okay, there's that. And use the right one here. Oh, interesting. I'm just going right over to the other side there. Why not? But we'll just do a little pokey holes. You know what I mean? Is this right? I think I want to go... Yeah, I want to go every other. Is that right? Yeah. I haven't done this for a while. Mary Martin says, oh yeah, I also went to New York City with the fam Halloween weekend. Saw Wicked, went out to dinner with my aunt, and may have brought some new friends home. Ooh, do share more. What could you possibly mean by this? Scooter says, let me put it in perspective. For a good portion of the time, we only had 3 people total, including myself and the GM, general manager. But our sales today is 3 times the size of a normal Friday. We had 4 no calls, no shows today, which made it rough. Oh, wow. Oops. Keep pushing the wrong buttons. The wrong keys. I am playing mouse and keyboard for anyone who might be interested. I'm not really a mouse and keyboard gamer. It is probably my least favorite input method for gaming. But we make do. We make do around these parts, you know? We make do. I didn't really need that, but the experience doesn't hurt, so I'll lose it all at some point. Chrono shares with Scooter, that is rough. Mary Martin says, I got a Chimchar and Sylveon plush from the Nintendo store. Oh yes, you went to the Nintendo store. Do share more about that. That is super cool. Was this your first time? And if so, what was it like? Did it exceed or match or fail to live up to your expectations? So many amiibos. Oh my gosh. Speaking of which, I believe I have some amiibo right here. And the history of Nintendo is fun to see. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and take the briefest of pauses here. If I do that, it's really quiet. I might just leave things going. Oh, yeah, and the history of Nintendo is fun to see. Yeah, the consoles and stuff. I have 3 boxes here that I put here before because I knew that I just got them before coming home, and I thought, well, I'm probably going to want this. Okay, I know what this is. In fact, I believe. Let's take a look here. Yep. 3 different boxes. And in the first box, we have. Ba 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 ba. Do we switch over? Do we switch over, my friends, to Splatoon? I think we do. I think this is the time we switch games, and let's go ahead and put Splatoon in here. Splatoon 3. And we'll go ahead and put in switch. And I suppose actually I'd have to get the game and everything. But we're talking about Splatoon, so that's what matters. So I haven't done the Splatfest, yes, but yeah, Animate Braille Splatfest indeed. Here we go. That is the first of the Splatoon 3 amiibo that came to my door. Let's grab that second one here. A few LRG boxes have come in. Oh, yes, I am expecting that at some point soon here, too. You know what? I'm going to tell you what. I'm actually going to do something real quick. I'm going to pop this up. Let's just save and quit to the title in Minecraft and get out of here. I'm actually going to pull up Splatoon since we are actually on the Splatoon side of the stream. So, and I do need to grab my game card, alas. Okay. And I am now well trenched in my third video game collection box. So I have 3 of these, and boy, I have a backlog that hurts, but we'll get there. Memory Martin sharing continued thoughts on the trip, which is what I wanted. I think I've been there before. We've been to New York many times growing up, so we've seen all of the major attraction and tourist stuff. I'm not gonna lie, my biggest desire for visiting New York, which it's a shame I didn't. I had opportunities and I didn't. But my biggest desire is to go to the Nintendo store. Okay. There we go. There's that. And now, there we go. You'll see behind me Splatoon, right? So that's it. Wicked was really good. Excellent, excellent, excellent. I'm going to continue through the other boxes here. Let's grab these. Just using the trusty knife here. I really, I think a good Stanley box cutter here. I haven't tried the suggestion that you had there, Memory Martin, or excuse me, Animate Barrel, but I think it's a solid option. Why am I not getting any game audio here? Let me see here. Hold on a second. This is a little unusual. Why am I not getting game audio? Could it be related to something here? Let's see. It's showing up there. Is it showing in here? This is the question. So just to take the canary knife Animate Bro. That's I got to look at. I like it because it's effective but less likely to damage what's inside the box and safe for kids too. Yes, I do need to look at that. I'm not hearing any audio. I'm going to do a quick restart of Voicemeeter just to see if that's the issue. 1 second. IO Little's back. Welcome back. Welcome back. I'm not getting that game audio. Why would that be the case? Yes, why indeed would that be the case? I don't know. Interesting. Mike Tron, welcome on in. I haven't picked a team yet. I'm actually late to the party. So I'm actually opening up some amiibo. First amiibo right here. This came in today. And second one, let's take it out of its box. Perhaps the coolest one right here, even though I'm not a huge fan of the small fry character or the salmonids. Boy, this is a cool looking amiibo with that egg there, and then that beautiful sort of aqua teal ink. And last but not least, in an entirely different style box. I both don't know why, and I don't know how to open it. It's like, it's not a standard style box. It's one of these ones that you have to you have to kind of tear it open. Anyway, it wasn't, that didn't make sense. But last but not least, there we go. There's our final, our Octoling here. You got the amiibos on Amazon today. Hope my dad bought them today. I Little says, nice. So I got all three of those, and I believe I know I've showed these last time, but of course I did find my Pearl and Marina, and all the others actually. Hold on a second. All right. There we go. So I'll do this. We have these. And these. And I realized this one is actually the Smash Brothers one. So that one I needed because it is not the same as this one. And of course I've got these two. And the recolors. And Callie and Marie. So I've got all of the Splatoon amiibo, which is pretty exciting. So I'm excited. I'm pumped. And just for fun, I got my Loft Wing amiibo that I'm looking forward to unpacking here. I've been going through some of the boxes of stuff that I hadn't gone through yet, and so that's one of them. Anyway, I want to take a moment here and figure out why my audio is not working. So if you'll indulge me really quickly, I'm going to go ahead and move it to this screen and just see. And we'll read along with what you've got here. And Cooper's going Bork. Oh, no. New phone might arrive. Ooh, tomorrow. Nice. So why don't we have audio? Because Mana has not streamed in so long, he forgot that he has to turn this dial right here. I'm not even kidding. I can't make this up. I'm like, oh no, everything's gone wrong. I had it muted. Anyway. I'm a derp. And Memory Martin apparently knows so as well. Oh well. So yeah, we've got some cool amiibo that we can have some fun with. I'd like to actually do a little showcase. Maybe I could do a little video. I haven't done a YouTube video in too long, and I know a lot of people now are talking about actually starting streaming on YouTube, and I'm actually kind of considering doing some YouTube streaming content. It might be a thing that you'll see me do. So, it wouldn't hurt to actually do a little video, and see. But anyway, let's go ahead and get into this here, shall we? Boom! There we go. Oh, we can't be in front of this guy here. Oh dear, no, we can't do that. There we go. We gotta get this way. There we go. You lip sync and we drip ink. All right. Nice. All right, the Pokemon Collab Splatfest is on now. What is your partner Pokemon type? Okay, this is just type. So, grass, fire, or water. I have to go with water. The main event is underway, so let's see the Splatfest sneak peek results. I did not participate in the sneak peek. So, which team got the most conch shells during the Splatfest sneak peek? It is Team Water? Well, there you go, but it was super close. Super close. Appears that Fire is actually at the lowest there. So anyway, all right, good luck, everyone. Yes, Memory Martin, the Splatfest is still going. It is actually a new Splatfest. It is the Pokemon one. All right, so we have an update here. Yep. Just the usual kinds of things there. Check out the current Splatfest stages. Drum roll. Bam. All right. Oh, nighttime stages. There we go. Sounds like a hit single to me. And Memory Martin says, I know, that's why I wish I had the game. Yeah. This is a good one, and I'm sure at some point, if you do happen to pick this up, I think you'll enjoy it. But there we are. That is a wrap. So, catch ya laters. All right. And so we can go over here. I'm gonna pick Team Water. I'm gonna do it. I choose a water type partner Pokemon. That is what I said. I said it at the beginning of the stream. I'm gonna stick with it. I'm gonna do it. Especially also knowing they are the winning team at the moment. Anyways, all right. I got that. And IO Little is going with Dynamo Roller. Okay. Ooh, wow. That's a pretty cool little picture that they made there. Grass. All right. Water. Team Water, indeed. Team Water. Oh, look at that. Kind of cool. All right. So, up we go. Let's dive in. Another water type. Hooray for water type. Okay. It was a Chesnaught, apparently, Mary Martin says. I'm not familiar with that Pokemon, but apparently that was a Chesnaught. Okay. All right. Yeah, that is a bummer there, Mary Martin. Yes, but there very well could be a repeat of this Splatfest. Who knows? All right. You know, I have, again, not played this in so long. I'm going to go ahead and use the cash for the first play of the day. Get a pack of cards, it would appear. It's pretty good. The duck drawing you passed is actually the starter for the new game, Mary Martin says. Ah, gotcha. Which means if you are somebody who wants to be spoiler-free, then you probably need to turn off all of the signs and artwork in this game. Anyway, I haven't played in so long. Let's try and warm up a little bit. Boom. Ooh, that was weak. Weak. Like I said, warming up. Gotta warm up. Oh, man. All right, I'm gonna stick with this for right now. You know, this is kind of my main. I know there's a lot of new things. I feel like I'm gonna be horribly outplayed, but that's okay. Let's just see if I can remember how some of this works. There we go, like that, and then oh yeah, we can throw those, swim through them pretty easily. Hey, this is kind of cool. Look at that. I like that right there. Scooter sent me a message, or sent in a message. Scooter sent in a message. Scooter did something. Oh, there we go. Scooter wrote, oh, Metal Ryan Cluster, thank you so much.
Hey, Art of Mana, what's up?
The ceiling. The fact that there's a Pokemon Splatfest going on. But also the fact that you've resubscribed for 13 months. Thank you. Thank you so much for that. And Mary Martin says, I'm not surprised Grass is catching up with all the memes the cat made. Oh, okay. Scooter wrote of the things coming in through limited run games. Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic Collector's Edition, which I should be getting soon then, I suppose. I haven't gotten mine yet, but I should be picking it up. Shantae, what Shantae? Oh, my Pogs. I have some Pogs that I'm picking up from Shantae. I don't know if that's what you're referencing. Turok merch. And Blood Rain 1 and 2, I do not have an order for that, but I'm here chilling, and you're welcome, Metal Ryan Cluster says. Thank you. Do you get the memes a grass cat would make? No. I don't, Memory Martin. But I'm going to hop in here. Oh, is that what I'm going to do? Yeah, I'm going to hop in here. I'm hopping in. I'm doing the thing. Let's go for this. All right. Again. I don't know what I'm doing. Boom. 720. Whee! Ah, oh, darn. Get a little closer. Boom. It's like, get close. Boom. That's what you want to do. I just want to be right up close. Right close and personal. Boom. Battle time. How am I doing? I'm doing pretty good. Yeah, life is good. There's been a lot of really great blessings and stuff like that in the last couple of weeks. It has been sad that I've not been able to stream in 14 days, but it's good to be back. And I know there's all kinds of cool stuff going on in the life of the Friends of Man. So much to catch up on. Right now, I feel like, you know, starting off with Minecraft was the right way to do it, because we got to really kind of share and chat, and that was kind of cool. Oh boy. Oh boy. Ah, see, I knew that was bad news. Oh well. But yeah, it'll make you feel real good. I don't know. Yeah. Oh. I got you, Memory Martin. That's a darn shame. Memes, sometimes you just gotta not really enjoy them. Alright, well that was dangerous. Woo! And I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that. Oh gosh. How are they still, oh my gosh. Evil Guy, man of my friend, I've missed you. I was wondering who was missing from the nighttime streamers. Oh, it was me. It was me. Evil Guy, so good to see you. Have you been playing in the Splatfest yet? I'm assuming you have. Knowing you, you're just dominating. What team are you? Not so great. Oh no, Metal Ryan Cluster is getting over a cold now. Mana Sprout actually did pick up a pretty nasty little upper respiratory cold. And that's been unfortunate. She's starting to feel better, but she had to take a dose of medicine to aid in that, and she was not a fan of the taste of said medicine. Come on. Oh gosh, get away. I was hoping that would be a good exit strategy. Anyway, yeah. Let's see, let's cover this up. We've been doing all right. There we go. Take them out. Maybe take this area and cover this. That'd probably be good too. We got a lot of people all in the middle, and so I'm thinking I need to try and get away from the middle, but darn it, this is the contention point. The contested point, that's what I'm trying to say. Not contention point. Well, I guess that works too, but it's a point of contention. You know what I mean. You know what I mean, is what I'm trying to say, right? Oh no, I was gonna use my super. But I think we made it anyway. Let's see. Yeah, me and John have been wrecking it, Evil Guy says. Speaking of which, you're talking about 1-Up, John? I have something to share. Go us, woot woot, that's what I'm talking about. And, oh gosh, yeah, no, I'm glad that Mana Sprout is feeling better too. It's been unfortunate, but yeah, well that went pretty well. Let's carry on. If you would like to join, of course, feel free. What team are you all on? But if 1-Up John is not here in a little bit, because sometimes 1-Up John pops in a little bit late, I am going to share with you, maybe next time I actually take a break, you know, and step back to the lobby, or if I get kicked, I'm gonna show you something I've been holding on to, and I haven't shared it yet this stream, but I'm excited to share it. I want to share it, and I think you will like it. So, IO Little asks, how do you already have max festival shells? Oh, that's an excellent question. I don't know. I don't know. From last time? Do I have max? Do I actually have max? Maybe that's it. I got a 10-time battle for my first game, and I won with Dynamo, aka a weapon I have not used. Nice, IO Little. Very nice indeed. Hey, I didn't actually do too great in that last one. Really, statistically, the team carried me. Scooter says, I'm curious. I am always curious. Team Water as well, Evil Guy, yay! All right, now we are going against Team Grass here. Boom. There we go. That was not the fastest way to do that. No, that was a lot. Lapras exists. That's all I need. Evil Guy says. Oh, Scooter's curious about what I got. Yes. I'm guessing something retro. Well, that is a good guess, my friend, and you would be correct. You would be correct. Feel free to make some guesses in the chat if y'all would like. Ah, the music here is so good. Oh, man. So good. I love the Splatfest songs in general. They've always been bangers, but this is a good one. All right. Oh, a fun story. My nephew is telling me that he was watching my last stream, the Minecraft one, and my brother and sister-in-law confirmed that, yes, he did scream out loud at my derptitude at several points, and it was pretty funny. So I'm really very, very happy that my nephews are getting a chance to watch, watch me stream, and it's kind of cool. So I'm honored, and I feel like it confirms for me, you know, that I'm trying to make streaming something that everybody can view and partake in. You know, that's my hope. You know, and that I could be a good role model. Hopefully, I am. I think I'm a good role model. I mean, I'm decent. I'm not the best. Ah! Not good. Anime Barrel, oh man, I have some silly news. I signed up for a ceramics course. Sometimes social stuff is tough, so I'm proud of myself. That is awesome. Right on. Ceramics. How cool. Reminds me today, actually, one of the things I got to do, which was super cool, was we took the family, we went with my parents to a glass blowing forge, and we got to make some cool ornaments. Mana Sprout and my mom. It was really cool. And yeah, it was really neat. My dad took pictures while I videoed. It was pretty good. And Ms. Mana assisted Mana Sprout in her project, because, you know, we're talking about molten glass. You know, molten sand, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, it was really cool. So yeah, I'd love to see what you come up with in your ceramics classes. By the way, that was a loss. That would be what we would consider a loss. Ouch. But yeah, I did in fact pick up something retro. Do I show you yet? I'm not. Do I show you yet? I'll show you. Not yet. When the time is right. When the time is. Oh, this is good. I just looked and saw that my my pockets were not emptied as I thought prior to streaming. Ooh, I in fact had a pocket knife in there. So I'm back. My phone was dead, and man, Minecraft looks different than I remember. Pixel Knight says. Yeah, you know, it's just some little upgrades here and there. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. No, I believe we actually did change everything. It should say we're playing Splatoon 3. Is that correct, everyone? Is it? Can we have a hint? Sure. Was it a little to the left, right? That's my hint. A little to the left. This is the game Animate Barrel and I were discussing earlier. A game which I picked up, which I'm excited to play at some point. That is my hint. A little to the left. So, yeah, it does. Good. Pixel Knight confirmed my suspicions. All right. Evil Guys, what is this? I should buy a Lapras plush. Scooter says I'll keep an eye out. Evil Guy says, please. Oh, nice. I little just got a 333 times game and for the first time and won. Beautiful. This is great news. Congratulations. Whoa, hello. Hello. I don't like this at all, as a matter of fact. Can we say no? Can we say no to this nonsense? Hello. Oh, splashed. Anyway, I'm going to try and buy a Sleeping Kirby plush that I saw Niku post, Scooter says. Or sorry, Evil Guy says. A sleeping Kirby plush. I love it. There's so many great Kirby items. Kirby's just such a lovable character. I'm a big fan. I know Scooter wants to harass me for my Nintendo franchise tier list, so I don't think that he will disagree with my placement of Kirby, though. I'm surprised I won with the weapon I've never been good at. I Little says, oops, caps as well, which that's fine with me. Oh yeah, just dive off. Why not? It's all good. Just dive off. There we go. Got him. Got him. There we go. I should probably have made a push there. I didn't make a push. Why did I not make a push? There we go. Oh, hello. Oh, I got him, but they got me. We were destroying them for a while, and about 1 minute left, they wiped us, but we still won. Yeah, those wipes can be tough. Just do a little bit of cleanup there. Oop, hello. Oh! Unfortunate. Now, ooh, Mary Martin, I'm so close to completing section 1 of a Professor Oak challenge. Now, what is a Professor Oak challenge again? Could you put the deets in the chat? I can't guarantee I can read it while I'm in the middle of this, but I will get to it. Oh no, shucks. Yeah, I'm feeling rusty, I'm telling you. Definitely some things that are similar and some things that are different, Scooter says. Can't wait to discuss. Yeah, I think that's going to be a lot of fun too, actually. Because I really do enjoy, you know, our conversations about retro and our similar and yet different opinions. What? Oh, man. So you have to catch and obtain every Pokemon available before a gym badge. Oh, okay. Except in Arceus, which is different for reasons. You know what I mean? Ah, shucks. Oh! Boop, boop. Well, that was pretty convenient. I'll take that. Andu! Hey, Andu! Andu, how you doing, Andu? All right. Good to see you. All right, well, we won that one. We leveled up. Got some stuff. So got some things. All good. I'm a water fiend. I don't think I'm going to be able to get very far this particular round. Iron Rusty, Mana Friday. That's it. Mana Friday. Hey, I think I'm going to use this right now. Use that conch shell. Don't save them. Ooh, tasty drink. Oh, I probably should be getting that. Those boosts from tasty drinks. I should probably do that. Anyway. Let's put that down. Like so. And IO Little is behind me. As is One Up John and Evil Guy. Kind of cool. Let me show you. Now, 1 second here. Okay. I have to actually do something first. It'll all make sense in a second. Until then, it may not make sense, but give me a moment. Let me just see if the sound you're about to hear gives you any clues. Anything? 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 Did that give you a clue? All right. Just stopping by to say hi because I'm very tired. Andu, no worries. You have a wonderful night. Sleep well, and I'll catch you next time. Hopefully, I'll be streaming next week. You'll be able to come in and join me then. So, all right. What I'm going to show you, my friends. Any guesses as to what this is? Anything? Any guesses? Is it an OST? Mary Martin says. Well, little context goes a long way. So it's a case of some kind. It's PlayStation. It's got a kind of a white inside cover. So it's got a 90-day limited warranty. There's a sound effect with that. Right? Exactly, Iron Rusty's the PlayStation, right? There we go. Ah, let's get the emotes. Let's get the hype in the chat. Let's get the hype in the chat. Everybody. Mary Martin's just like, what? Well, huh? Pixel Knight's talking about Optimus Prime. Is there really? There's not an overwhelming hype in the chat. There's not an overwhelming sense of excitement. No. I got the manual to Bubsy 3D and the case. So if I ever wanted to, if I got the game, I could put it in there. I don't get it. Scooter says, oh my. I do have the game, as a matter of fact. It's the black disc. Bubsy 3D. Bubsy 3D. What is that? IO Little says. Iron Rusty says I haven't played it. Like what is Scooter's rolling? Scooter's rolling. Evil Guy says that looks like a game Scooter should be buying. Yep. That's probably true. Okay, I'll fill you now. By the way, why I had to put it together, I had done a thorough cleaning of it. It's been actually sitting with my desmellifying process because unfortunately there was some foul odor associated with it. But yeah, I kind of want you to stream it now. Pixel Knight says this is a game that is notoriously panned by critics and fans alike. So Bubsy 3D, if I were to just pull up some info on it here, okay. Just go into the Wikipedia page, of course, the source of all knowledge and wisdom, right? So It's the first 3D game in the Bubsy series and the fourth game in the series overall. Released on PlayStation November 25th, 1996 in North America. After the disappointing commercial performance of Bubsy 2 and Bubsy in Fractured Furry Tales, both of which were released in '94, Accolade asked the original Bubsy creator and designer Michael Berlin to return to the series, who decided to revitalize the series with a transition to 3D. Bubsy 3D would become one of the first platform games to fully enable 3D exploration. However, there's a however. However, the team's unfamiliarity with 3D technology created development challenges. Late in the game's development, Berlin saw a preview of Super Mario 64 at the 1996 Consumer Electronics Show and became concerned that Bubsy 3D was an inferior game. As Accolade insisted on releasing the game on time, the team aimed to make the best game they could under the circumstances. A version for the Sega Saturn was planned and ultimately canceled. Universally panned in retrospect, Bubsy 3D initially had a polarized and mixed reception. Since the game's release, heavy criticism has been on the controls, environments, and voice acting. Although some reviewers did praise the game upon release, several publications later ranked it among the worst video games in history. The game's legacy has also been affected by unfavorable comparisons to other early 3D platform games from the same year, Super Mario 64 and Crash Bandicoot. Bubsy 3D was the last game in the Bubsy series for nearly 21 years until a new team released Bubsy the Woolies Strike Back in 2017. So, anyway, seems like it should be fun, right? Crazer knows it and says it's one of the worst games and 3D platforms ever. See, there you go. There you go. Indeed, it is a game I've not played, but I've heard several people knowledgeable about it talk about. So, anyway, honestly, I think it might be worse than Mary Kate, Evil Guy says. Oh, no. Norrie Martin says you're not going to like it. I can just hear it. Mana, you're not going to like it. Anyway, I've got it. Not sure about Superman 64, but it's pretty bad, Evil Guy says. All right. I think we'd all rather see some Shadows of the Empire, Iron Rusty says. Ooh, yeah. I like how the wiki is objective if it stinks, right? Oh, man. Anyway, so that is a game I've got now, and I picked it up because if you weren't there, One Up John came to the stream, and we were talking, and he kind of said, like, you need to play this game. I want to watch you play this game, and I thought, you know, it'd actually be kind of fun. I've shied away from games that typically people say aren't that good. I'd like to give this a nice, proper playthrough. Maybe not complete. You know, if it's really difficult, I may just shelve it. But I'd like to give it a fair shake and then give you my honest thoughts. So we'll see. Iron Rusty is definitely tipping toward getting a Switch to play Pokemon Scarlet. One of us, one of us. Crazer yayed at your laughter. Yep. Oh, man. I really think you should pick up a Switch. I think the Switch is still one of the best. I think it's actually the best, just the best video game system you can purchase right now. If you want a system on which you can play video games, right now the Switch is where it's at. In terms of currently supported devices, the Switch. And it has such a fantastic catalog. Many games are getting deep discounts. And it's probably good to point out that that the Switch is a Nintendo product. Meaning you've got this great catalog of first-party games, but there are so many indie titles, and it's such a convenient system. It's a fun system. It just feels good. I think right now my current sort of thought is that if you can only own one video game system, a modern video game system, something currently supported, the Switch is it. And I might suggest that you join me as I'm currently considering picking up a Steam Deck to fill in any other gaps. I honestly don't feel like I need a PlayStation or Xbox at this point. I really think my gaming is predominantly on the Switch, unless I'm going to retro games and older hardware. But, you know, in terms of modern stuff, it's predominantly on the Switch. And then a few titles on the on the PC. So a Steam Deck would make a lot of sense, it would seem. Io Little, thank you for hanging out with us tonight. Have a lovely, lovely rest. Sleep well. And yes, it sounds like you have to wake up early. Head to bed, Io Little. So good to hang out with you. Hope to see you next time. Do good and be well. So some thoughts about Bubsy 3D maybe having no redeeming qualities. I'll give it a fair shake. We'll see. We'll see. Scooter, after I stream Superman 64, I'll send him my copy to play. Oh, that's right. Yes, that's right. I forgot about that. You had mentioned that you would do that so that I can give it a try. So that could happen. I am going to play a few more rounds of this, I think, and then we're going to wrap things up. I'm tempted. In fact, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and do it. I'm going to go ahead and go to this this screen here. We're going to go the foolish screen. That's what we're going to do. And give this a shot here. There we go. He'll start a chain of sending streamers Superman 64. That would be kind of fun, you know? Can you imagine? It's like, all right, and now evil guy gets it. And yep. But really, I haven't played it, and I'd like to. Battle time. Okay. But I like games that are often panned. Oh, I didn't... Well, you can't see the people, but that's okay. Whatever. You'll see him here. All right. I feel like I have not played any stages except this one, come to think of it. I have not. There's that. I don't like... Oh, the bubbles got me. Bummer. Bummer. Alright, I'm going to try and clean up over here. You know, clean up... Oh, my goodness gracious me. Goodness gracious me. Okay. Whew. They were coming for me. They were coming for me. Alright, so yeah, I don't know. The full screen may or may not be a good way to go. But I'm going to try it. I haven't actually done this. I don't think I've done this yet with Splatoon. So we'll see. Whew, we got a lot of people fighting here. Not really a fan. Boom. Oh, and the bubbles got me. Darn. Evil Guy says, I just found out my mom is getting me a $300 gift card for helping take care of her, and I was not expecting that. Oh, fantastic. Congratulations. What a nice gesture from your mom. That's really cool. eShop, Nintendo? Is that what you're thinking? To elaborate, you know, I've been watching more and talking to a few people I know who actually have Steam Decks. And, you know, at first I was a little skeptical, but I'm really at this point seriously debating. Like a mook, I still have my Intellivision Amico pre-order. You know, several people have said, you know, I'll never get that back. I've sort of wanted to see, you know, because there's two promises. One, that if I ever request my refund of my $100 down, I would get it. And two, that if I have pre-ordered at the price that I pre-ordered it at, which I believe was, I want to say it was $150, but it may have been $175 by the time I actually pre-ordered, that I would be able to buy my Amico for that price. So those are two things that I'm almost like, it's almost worth keeping to me, because I would like to see if those promises are fulfilled. And if not, it's something I can then share with people. But there is, if I had to pay any more than $175, honestly, I could not justify it. If it was $300, as I believe it is, it's now over $300. Yeah, I'd have to bow out, because I don't see the value proposition at that point is lost. I've been thinking a lot about the Amico over the last several months, and I probably should put some more formal thoughts out there. But, while I do in some ways still hope that it succeeds. Oh gosh, I just realized you can't see any of the stuff that's going on the screen there. While I do hope it succeeds, I think it's at this point, it's just not. It doesn't make a lot of sense. The Switch is really the market for if you want family-friendly content. Now, it's not all family-friendly. I get it, and that's one of the things I liked about the idea behind the Amigo. But it's just hard to argue with the fact there's so many great games to play as a family and couch co-op games on the Switch right now. That and for the same price, or potentially less than the cost of an Amico, you can get a Switch. It's hard to argue with that. When the Amico was something that could be an impulse buy, at the sub $200 mark. In fact, originally the $100 market, right? That was the idea. I think it was originally 100 or 150. I can't remember. But they were trying to keep it, pretty reasonable, right? And I think then it made a lot of sense. It was clever, unique, cool controller. I liked the concept of it, and yeah. But sadly, it just has skyrocketed in value. So my thought, though, is that maybe if because I'm not wanting to rush out and get anything just yet. I can't. In fact, nothing really this year. I'm going to be just watching purchases and stuff here in the future. But if things pan out the way where I'm like, no, it's revealed that if you did pre-order, you have to pay the new price for the Amico, I will request my $100 back, and I will put that towards a Steam Deck, because I'm looking at the Steam Deck actually as, almost in some ways, as both a replacement for my current gaming computer, which is my desktop, but also as a way of being able to play some more of the modern AAA games in a nice form factor and whatnot, kind of switchifying some of the PlayStation and Xbox games. So, there's so many PlayStation games now that are released for Steam, and I have such a large Steam library. So the people I've talked to said, with those things in mind, with the fact that, I already have this library that is pretty significant, it might make sense to get a Steam Deck. So maybe sometime next year, I might try and save up for it. I'd get the base model. I talked to my friend whose brother actually got the base model and says no issues with it, because SD cards are great, and the base model basically runs at the SD card speeds, and the SD card speeds are more than adequate, and so I think that's what I'm going to do, But, that's really also something that is, that I even say this because I am interested in I'm not interested in getting a PlayStation or Xbox modern, modern versions of those. You know what I mean? If I was, I think it would be different. So anyway, I'm rambling here, but I've been thinking about. I've been intrigued, and I think Valve has some quality behind them, and it seems like a kind of a cool device. So I also see it as something that is going to last because there's so many games that run on it. And a lot of the indie titles run no problem. It seems like it would be a great little device for continuing to play indie titles and some of the backlog of games, You just pick up, play, dabble, and then decide, maybe not, I don't know if I want that one. Seems cool. So that's what I'm going to do. Probably. I don't know. So let's see here. Pixel Knight sharing some stuff about some movie called Raisin. Apparently it's terrible. I don't know anything about that. I don't know. Could not tell you much about that. Could not tell you. So anyway, yeah, we had some success here. I'm so grateful that you're hanging out with me tonight. Thank you, everybody. Thank you so much. We're going to go ahead and do maybe one or two more, all right? So let's see. Oh, thanks for those hearts. Oh, evil guy. Oh, shucks. Shucks. Thank you so much. That's really kind of you. Oh, boy, that was a lot of ink real fast. I did not expect that, nor do I like it, I might add. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. I don't like that either, but we can go ahead and get out of there. Or maybe... I don't like this. Oh, I don't like that either. I don't like this. Oh, they're all after me! At least I got 0 bits. Splatted them. that was tricky. Let's see if I can get over here. Oh, I got him. Or somebody got him. I don't know. We got him. It's a team sport. I gotta remember that. Woo, Nelly. Okay, I don't like that, so... No! I thought I was gonna be safe. Evil guy, thank you for slapping down those stickers. What was the thing I remembered that I needed to do again? Do you remember? There was something I needed to do. Oh! It was the shout-out commands. I do want to adjust those. Perhaps if if Memory Martin is here, I could impose upon Memory Martin to shoot me a reminder message in Discord. For the fat lot of good that sometimes does, but who knows? Maybe I'd have a chance. Whew. Oh boy. Oh boy. And boom! There we go. Okay, that was a tricky little tricky trick. Oh, I got 2. But oh well. This is quite a hard fought battle, I'm telling you. Oh, apparently it's a sequel to a horror movie. I think it's a horror movie. Ring, right? I think so. Not a fan of horror movies in general, and can honestly tell you I'm not at all interested in watching anything, especially now that you've indicated it's not worth my time anyway. It occurred to me I could probably do something kind of cool with my face, like have a neat little stylized card, kind of like Splatoon for in the corner. But anyway, that's just a little thought. Run! Ink! Oh no! I was gonna use my special. Well, nope, we lost that one. That's too bad. Whoa, boom. Bummer. Oh gosh, yeah, no, that just sounds terrible, Pixel Knight. I'm not interested at all. Not a movie I'm interested in. Oh boy, everyone did pretty good. Pretty good. Me, on the other hand, not so much. Not so much. Yeah. Oof. 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 I do love the little Invisa floats. These glasses are cool. Should I get some glasses like that? Some see-through clear glasses? Be all hipster-like. Let's try it again. All right. Last one. Last one. We're going to go for a victory, of course, but, you know, last one. See if we can actually make it happen. Let's see. Yeah. I'm super pumped. Getting those amiibo in is pretty cool. I'm going to have to start experimenting with the new gear and stuff that I can get from that. And it might be enough to just push me into playing this a bit more. Since I haven't been. But I was mentioning this earlier. The backlog is real. But I have a strong suspicion that this is going to be the last generation I'm actually collecting for. I kind of hope too, in some ways, that I'm so glad I'm playing another stage. I like this stage too. In many ways, I actually hope that this is the final generation of collecting for me, because I hope that the next Nintendo console allows you to keep your games library from the Switch. I mean, how non-Nintendo is that? This is definitely a hope that I don't see being fulfilled. But boy, would that not be cool. You know, if Nintendo said, hey, yeah, all your eShop purchases and everything, that's account-based. And, yeah, play them. This new hardware is going to be compatible. Go for it. You know, I think that would be huge. You know, treat Nintendo devices almost like, having a Steam account and having different hardware through, the computer upgrades and things like that. But, having that console simplicity, I think that would be fantastic. And then, of course, with stuff like the Steam Deck, that's already what it is. But if, I would say that is an advantage, and I would say that's something that I would love to see. As far as backwards compatibility, though, that is going to mean losing physical hardware or physical games, physical copies of games. So my thought is, as the ease and the convenience and the flexibility of that happens, and I will no longer be milked for maybe 3-4 copies of a game I really enjoy and that I see going on sale and decide, I'll get it on this platform too. Instead it's like, oh, here, you have the game. That all is good, but the downside is it's a digital future. So for both the reason of not needing to repurchase games or buy them as much because you already buy the games you're interested in, and for the fact that they would presumably be digital anyway, I just don't see myself actually collecting games as much. I would more or less, get the games that I'm interested in and just have fun with those and play them as I get them probably. Whereas now, sometimes I do pick up games, especially physically. Sometimes, I should say digitally too, if they're on sale and whatnot. But physically, I'll pick up games. I'm like, I want to play this at some point, and I want to pick it up now because it may be less available in the future. So things like that, you know what I mean? So, hey, I think we won that one. That's a good one to end on right there, my friends. That's a good one to end on. I like that. Not too shabby, I would say. Hey, that's it. That's the one right there. That's the one. Look at that. They're everywhere. I love those. Evil Guy, thank you so much. I think that's one of my favorite stickers, actually. That's such a good one. Oh, man. Okay. Here we go. Let's stop. I did poorly, but oh well. Did I get anything? I don't know if I did. Thank you so much, Evil Guy, for those stickers. The Splat Glee. Can't argue with that timing. Can't argue with that timing, friends. That pretty much sums up why we're ending now. All right, but I'm gonna go ahead and put the controller down. Boom. So yeah. There's Mary Martin asking about this movie. No, we were talking about some movie sequel that Pixel Knight had watched, but it was in a franchise I'm not interested in. Anyway, but thank you all so much. If anybody here is new, if anybody is has joined for the first time, I hope you enjoyed yourself. If you don't follow and you'd like to continue joining me for future streams, please consider following. It's as simple as clicking the heart or tapping the heart in your browser or app. I am going to be streaming more next week. I can't believe it's actually almost Saturday. Wow. But I do look forward to some more fun games with you in the future. I think we've got so much on the plate that I almost want to have a schedule for the next set of games. Just put a schedule out there and then say, it could be any game. It could be all kinds of things. Who knows? Anyways, we are wrapping up indeed, Memory Martin. Just finishing here. I want to say a special thanks to Nexo Phoenix Gaming, who resubscribed 33rd month in a row. Wow. And I also want to give a special thank you to a couple of people here. JJDB210 gave me a shout out 7 days ago as a kind of a special shout out here. I didn't realize that's with the new shout out command that you can do. So it shows up in my feed, which is kind of cool. And then 12 hours ago, Desert Channel 7 gave out 5 community sub gifts, which I was not even aware of until I just noticed that right now. So how cool is that? Then we had Otaku Dude Japan and Firewolf 149 follow, and Metal Ryan Cluster resubscribing for 13 months. So thank you all so much for those generous gifts. And Memory Martin is suggesting Banzinator, who is currently playing a non-tabletop game, which is interesting, to say the least. Possibly. I'm going to just go to my live channels really fast just to see. Feels like it's been so long I haven't rated anyone. Iron Rusty is also playing Super Metroid. Major Link Gaming is playing Splatoon 3. Gar is playing Might and Magic 6. Hey, One Up John is actually playing the Splatfest right now. With One Up John's new little VTuber model, the cute mushroom frog, which is pretty cool. Titus Shot is playing God of War Ragnarok. Oh, well, yes, that's right. A lot of people are playing that. Queen Claire is playing Disney Dreamlight Valley. Rainbow Shore is playing Splatoon 3. Firesmith playing Sky, Children of the Light. Zero Replica playing Splatoon 3. IS Banzinator playing Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Animate Braille asks, is God of War family friendly? With a nice kappa. Crazer, hey Crazer, hi man, I hope your stream was nice. Oh, it was really nice. Also, when are you playing The Legend of Dragoon? Don't give me Bubsy 3D before my Dragoons. That's funny, Crazer. I like that. I like that enough to go ahead and pop this here. Also, sorry, Scooter. Scooter had a message redemption. I don't know if I actually got that or not. I hope I did. But if I didn't, my apologies for that. One thing I'm going to do really fast is pop up another window here. I'm going to go to Splatoon 3 and just see if there are any family-friendly players at the moment. Search those tags. Family-friendly. Oh, did I ever tell you? Actually, between the last stream and now, this is a fun little thing. I think it was since the last stream. Yeah, pretty sure. I spilled milk on my keyboard, so I had to get a replacement. This is my new Logitech K380. You can see it on the back there, K380. So anyway, I like these little Logitech keyboards, and unfortunately, yeah, I did a derp. I spilled milk on it. I attempted to clean it. I even took it apart. I kind of somewhat stupidly, I attempted to basically wash it with water and soap to try and, because I didn't want the milk to start was it fermenting or whatever and smelling bad, and I didn't want it to turn, so I tried that, but you couldn't take it apart like some keyboards. Anyway, so long story short, the old one was damaged. I thought I had got it back to working condition. I found that certain keys and in combination, certain keys would not work. I couldn't figure out why, so I've got myself a new one. Sadly, that was too bad. I should have tried alcohol. I did think about that. Yes, rubbing alcohol is a lot better. But I wanted to get the cleansing power of the soap to work. So it dissolves stuff and evaporates at room temperature. Maybe that would have been better. I don't know, but it probably would have been better. Let's see. Crazer says, I think the highlighted message was when I told you he sent a message. Memory Mark says, okay, perfect. And then Crazer says, if you haven't played Final Fantasy VII and Majora's Mask, first of all, shame on you, and you should totally play him. Actually, I have played Majora's Mask all the way through. Final Fantasy VII. I've said this before. I don't know if you've heard me say this, Crazer. I'm not a fan. Not a fan. So I did play it, and I tried my best, but I just, yeah. After leaving the electronics still for a couple hours, it should have left no liquid to short circuit. Yeah, I think that my problem was also that I attempted to use it again too fast, and I knew better. I did it anyway. But anyway, I was able to find this one for a decent enough price because sometimes it's hard to find them and they can go up in price. But this one I think was at or under MSRP. So there are a few people who are apparently family friendly streaming. Yes, that's right. Crazier, you bet you'll be dead once I get my. Oh, I'm getting an ad here. Hold on. What is this? You bet you'll be dead once I get my turn. Yeah, I'm still waiting for my turn since last stream. Been weeks. Crazier. Which turn now? Remind me. I can't remember. But here we go. We have an artist, a writer, a Nintendo player, family friendly. You can call me Thunder. I'm new to the world of streaming, but I hope to create wonderful memories full of laughter and wholesomeness through video games, art, and other creative things. My goal is to share the joys I have with games and other things with other people while creating a safe place so they can do the same back. I think I wanna give someone new a chance. I like their layout. Let's give it a shot. I don't know. I suppose here I could take a quick listen. I'll just take it off of the stream so you can't hear it. I think this is going to be good. I want to do it. Oh, that works, Crazier. Okay. This is good. Okay, I want to do this. Wandering Thunder. Okay. That's who we're going to go ahead and raid. Mana's doing sands on me. I can't do anything because he's not finishing his turn. Nice. All right. Okay. Boom. Raid. Wandering Thunder. A newer streamer. Let's give them some love and support. And, of course, mana potions, as always. So, everybody, the emotes that I use are, of course, excellent. Mana Splash Raid makes the most sense when we're actually chucking mana potions at the streamers that we encounter. There is the usual thing that we say, although of course, sadly, in my layout here, it makes it look like the mana potions on the second line, but looks better, generally speaking. So do join me in supporting this streamer, Wandering Thunder, checking their channel out, giving them some positivity, and we'll see where that leads. Thank you for hanging out with me tonight. I really appreciate it. I look forward to seeing you again real soon. Not 2 weeks later, I'm sure of it. Don't take that as a sign or a scary sign that I'm slowing down on streaming. It's just I knew I had to take the time that I did, and I just really didn't have the time. I didn't expect to have to do that, but priorities are priorities. So, yeah, I think that's about it. Follow if you like. Please do. You know you're always welcome. And with that, I guess do good, be well, stay safe and healthy, and I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye. Good night.